Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. How are you? Good, thank you. I was just watching YouTube, and there's some absolutely amazing footage from Insane Patient 2 in shorts. Everything that I've seen from Insane Patient 2 is just amazing. But excuse me. This one it's just absolutely amazing. I don't think there's any special effects in it. I think it's actually real vision. I don't think there's any special effects in the other stuff he's shown either, or she's shown either. But this one, there's a fire on the ground, and his phone or phone camera is filming above, and there's, let me see. So there's a cross, which changes into a dove, which changes into an angel, which changes into like, it looks like, I don't know what, it's a black angel. I don't know whether it's I don't know whether it's burned or whether the fact that it turns black is supposed to signify evilness, or maybe it's just color of the skin, or so I don't know, but it's interesting. So yeah, pretty amazing footage. So you don't know. Well, no, it doesn't. Just because somebody's black doesn't mean they're evil. Everyone's black is evil. That's incorrect. Most people who are black are actually good and are holy and are enlightened and are meek. Same with most people of other races. Yeah. Yep. So Jesus was Jewish. Yeah. So he was probably black, and I know he wasn't evil. So you've obviously been taught some lies about black people being evil, because they're not. Most people aren't, no matter what colour they are. Sorry, I got sinus. Yeah, that's just a fact. Most people are good and are holy and are enlightened and are meek, no matter what colour they are, even if they're black, even if they're albino. Okay? You do go to a Christmas present? Orange. Jesus said you were a false prophet. Yeah, because the stuff I was foretelling hadn't happened yet. It started happening now. I was ahead of time. Then he's the false prophet. There's lots of people who don't get prophecies, who try to tell prophecies to stop the worst case scenario from happening, to encourage good things from happening. Yeah. Right. And there's lots of prophets, false prophets, who are doing it to get attention, who are power whores or scam calls, or trying to get money from it, or trying to get power from it, or trying to... And the fact that Jesus didn't... sorry, silence again. Right. So like I said, the stuff I saw hadn't started happening yet, and was being successful at, and those who were helping me were being successful at stopping them from happening, even as much as they started happening now. So I took it to mean that he was saying that I was doing a good job at stopping that, helping stop that bad stuff from happening, because he and others and myself who were working against that stuff from happening were able to stop that stuff from happening based on what I was saying. Redeemer, God didn't choose a Redeemer, he chose, Christ means God's chosen one. Yeah. It depends what God chooses everyone for. And what you mean by Redeemer. Do you do what God wants you to do? Yes. And has God asked you to fulfill missions before? Yes. And he's chosen you for that. There's lots of prophecies about ones who will come and save us from different bad ones for different good things. It's all the way through all the holy books of all different religions. See, to me, Jesus the rebel was so important. He wasn't a rebel against God. He was a rebel against Rome, the ancient invaders. Yes, I was John the Baptist, that's right. They said you were the heir, yes. And John the Baptist said I would baptize with fire. Jesus the rebel said he has placed fire on the earth and he has guarded it till it blazes. And that's you, yeah. So where's Emmanuel? You're very smart. Yeah, I don't know where he or she is at the moment, but he or she works very hard. Helping those who are good and are holy and are united in enemy. No, he or she is not dead. I do like him or her. And you like Jesus rebel too, yes. Essenes. I've read a bit about Essenes. I like a lot about the Essenes. I don't like, because I'm female, I don't like the fact you wouldn't let women join, unfortunately. But I like the stuff in the papyri about Pistis, Sophia. Yes. Yes. Yes, I think that's very valuable. Please. Please. You mean the Aeon? Yeah, I'm still getting information about that, and I currently don't have enough to make my mind up enough about it to make any comment based on truth and any judgment from that, because I can't, I'm not getting enough information yet. Yeah, I've heard both ways. Wait. I've heard the Eon's good and God's evil. But it depends which one it is. I've heard the other way around too. So from okay, so I put mine through about this before, but I'll say it again because it looks like you missed it. So like talking about in Genesis, right? Cain and Abel, God the Creator. God the Creator said He doesn't like blood sacrifice or murder. He likes grain sacrifice. Doesn't like anyone eating meat. Right. Then continuing on with the same God, there wasn't. Doesn't look like there's a hostile takeover from one God to another God. In the next bit, God, the Creator, freeing the slaves in Egypt with the help of Moses, including parting the Red Sea and stuff. Right. So Moses goes up Mount Sinai to talk with God. Right. 10 Commandments. Right. That's all good. And then down underneath, at the bottom of the mountain, golden cows. Yeah. Worshipping bull, demon bull. Right. And so they summoned him and manifested him, and for some reason, supposedly, according to the Bible, it says that God has been a hostile takeover. In other words, God says He wants blood sacrifice for the new temple. You're right, not the same God. Right. So it depends which one claiming they're God it actually is. I mean, that one who wants blood sacrifice is obviously evil and against God the Creator. I don't think the real God the Creator is evil. Right, thank you. Well, I don't even know that it has to be the Eon. See, I mean, the bull is evil. Right. Did he claim he was the Creator? Of course. Right. Because he was defrauding God the Creator. His shortened name in the Bible is God. Right, okay, alright. Why do you keep... I've got one knee up and I've got my elbow resting on my knee. I've got my camera in that arm. Alright. Excuse me. What is that for? I can't tell you. Wait. You too. Keep up the good work. You too. See ya, everyone. See ya.